And we're live. And we're live.
You think so? You think we're live?
Are we live?
I don't know. we're alive.
We're alive.
But are they live?
I think so. Good afternoon. It is nearly 12 o'clock, maybe a minute till on December 12th. And Tim, you've been doing a 12 days of real estate countdown to a big announcement. So here we are.
We are. Do you think that they want to know what the biggest announcement of my entire real estate career is?
I do. I think we should wait a little bit for a couple people to get
joining. Yeah, that would be cool, right? If a couple people wanted to join, maybe they will, maybe they won't.
Now.
I know it's 12, but some people are on, other time zones. So on the East Coast, it's not 12. It's 3 o'clock.
That's true. We'll give everyone a little bit of time.
They're like, hey, how do I get out of here and how do I go home, right? But yeah, people here on the West Coast, they're probably having lunch, and we've got people in Texas, maybe in Chicago. We've got people across the whole United States.
I was going to say, overseas.
Yeah, overseas, that's for sure. So.
Well, while we wait, we'll give it a couple minutes while we wait for a couple more joiners. How has real estate been going? A lot's been going on the last couple of months. Give us a little what's going on before we.
Yeah, absolutely. The biggest news of my real estate career. Yeah, no, the market's been really crazy, right? So 2022 has been this amazing year. Easy to say, it's been my best year in real estate. A lot of homes sold, helped a lot of buyers and a lot of sellers achieve their real estate dreams. And, we all of a sudden, 4 or 5 months, 6 months ago, really started feeling a change in that market. And then all of a sudden, now we are where we are now, where the market has really shifted. Prices are normalizing a bit. I would say the market is normalizing. Interest rates obviously went way up from where they were, and now they're starting to come back down and they're settling in. So a lot going on in the real estate market for sure. Yeah.
And in case the audience doesn't know, you made some changes and shifts just like the market did the last couple of months. So,
what do you think?
Let him.
Should we talk about it?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Okay. All right. So we're going to talk about it. And hey, look, at the end of the day, we don't expect everybody out there who's in the middle of their workday to have time to jump on live and check out this epic announcement we're making. But so you know what actually happened, right? I bought this real estate brokerage about 4.5 months ago, and always had the intention that we would rebrand it into a brokerage that not only represented what was near and dear to my heart, to be very patriotic. I wear my heart and my American flag on my sleeve, no pun intended, but it is a big deal for me. I love our patriots, I love our military, I love our veterans, I love our first responders, and so definitely was going to make this change. And so today's the big announcement. We are going to officially unveil the new name. So
here we are.
Epic Realty Group Inc. is the new name of my corporation and the new name of the real estate brokerage. And so yeah, first example of our for sale sign here.
So this is the big news.
This is the huge news. This is the biggest news of my entire real estate career. It's epic.
So why Epic Realty? What does Epic Realty mean to you?
Wow. Well, so Jessica, because of you as well, we have had some amazing clients over the years that we've worked with, and they say a lot of really amazing things about us. And from time to time, they will even say, that experience was epic. That was the best experience I've ever had, working with a realtor. I've worked with many of them. And the way that you and your team, treat us and take care of us it's at that next level. And so when I was trying to think about a name, there was a lot of things that went into that name.
I know words have meaning to you. You say it all the time, and the brainstorming was a lot. And you finally came to this name. How did you get there? Because I know we were all throwing out names. What we wanted to do is a really fun creative process. And when did it come to you?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Yep, absolutely. So I didn't tell a lot of people this, so you guys are going to hear this on social media, but I wanted a name that really started in the beginning of the alphabet, believe it or not. And I have my own reasons for that, but I wanted something higher up in the alphabet. And then I started thinking names, and I also started thinking about my patriotism and how much I love our military and being a retired Marine, and somebody whose son is on active duty in the Marine Corps right now. And oh, by the way, my nephew is in Marine Corps boot camp right now. I started thinking about what I had achieved while I was in the Marine Corps, and I started thinking about ways to incorporate that. And I was hiking over at Montserrat Mountain here in Fallbrook, California, and all of a sudden the epic came to me, and I thought on the logo I could flip the P around and turn it into a 9, and that 9 then represented two really big things. First of all, I'm a retired Marine Master Gunnery Sergeant, which the pay grade is E9, also shared by another rank in the military called Sergeant Major. And so these are ranks that in the enlisted side, you have achieved the highest level of where you go. There's no more promotions to a higher pay grade. And so you really achieved this level of knowledge, especially as a Master Gunnery Sergeant. And I will tell you, because I'm looking over at our cameras and I see that a very near and dear friend and a Marine I served with, Paul Schloss, also retired Master Gunnery Sergeant, somebody I have a hell of a lot of respect for, hard worker, same type of ethics and morals and background and motivation for what we did, is joining us. So thanks, Paul, for joining us. But so we get to this level as a Master Gunnery Sergeant, and we are known as our duty experts. We are known as the duty experts in our given field. And so I felt like that E9 starting out for Epic represented for real estate, that I've achieved a certain level of knowledge after selling, I don't know, $160 million worth of real estate or so, give or take, not including what as the company we've done. But we've hit this level where we really know how to help our clients, and you're a huge part of that, Jessica, with what we do and how we serve our clients. And interesting enough, I had lived out here in California for 9 years. I've been in real estate for 9 years. And so it just seemed...
You met me 9 years ago.
I met you 9 years ago and started working with you. So it's just so many great things that came into that 9. And the logo itself, which is very important because so many people are going to see that, right? Everybody's real estate, realty group.
Let's see the logo again.
Whatever. Okay. All right. Back to the logo again. So
I'm not sure if it's backwards in the camera, but they'll see it. We'll be posting.
Exactly. A lot of big changes for that. So Epic Realty Group Inc., new name of the corporation, and lots of rebranding to happen.
What a brand. So your brand, I love the brand, and I love how it's, shows who you are, who we are, and there's just so much meaning into it. That's what you want out of a brand, right? Something that shows your ethic, your work quality, all that sort of thing. So what a great name. What is next for Epic Realty?
Well, a lot of hard work, Jessica. You ready?
I'm ready. And what can your clients expect? So what's next? What do the clients expect? What does this mean for everyone else out there?
Absolutely. So Obviously, a huge change. We are now getting pretty good at it since, we were at another brokerage for, I was there for 8 years and went into a rebrand with this new brokerage. So kind of understanding that process of what needs to change and how you change it. So now we'll change everything into the Epic Realty, brand name, and that'll be a lot of work. But our clients can expect the same great service and obviously a play on our new name, but we really want them to have an epic experience. That's really what we're going to try to wrap all of our business and our mindset around, is really providing that best service that we can, right? Best customer support, customer service. That's what it's all about, because ultimately we're not here. We're just a cog in the wheel to help them achieve, what dream they want, whether that's selling or buying, real estate out here in Southern California. That's what we do. Being and coming from an international brand, being, with this big real estate international brokerage before, really took that, paired that with all of the people that I know across the country and ultimately across the world. I literally have clients that live out of the country, right?
Right.
I have clients who, they go out of the country and they come back. They know more people who have been out, in these other countries, and so they tell people about us. And so we have connections everywhere. We've got connections, throughout the United States because of, again, working with an international brokerage for so many years, just so many phenomenal agents out there. So we're able to connect our clients both nationally and internationally. So if somebody's moving out of California to another state, it's great because we have these folks that are really what we say are their family, but they're in another state. They might be with a different brokerage, but they have that same mindset that we have about taking care of our clients. And so, those are the people that we're going to lean on.
And so this office is here in Fallbrook, but like you said, we work all over the place and we're connected throughout the globe, really, from our past experiences, your past experiences. So that's great. So nothing really changes with our clients. That's what you're saying.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Maybe just more epic things.
Just more epic things for sure. And, and ultimately, right, I think with being able to really build this new brand is going to give us an opportunity to grow our team as well, right? We've had people on the team in the past and we've worked with, and we've gotten smaller, we've gotten larger, we've gotten smaller again, and the market's changed and it's shifted. Now we have this amazing office in Fallbrook, California. We've got room for other people. We're right here in downtown.
So that means you're hiring?
So it means, we
interviewing.
We need, the best of the best, right? Mm-hmm. We want the best and the brightest, and
people to join the team that are also duty experts.
That's right. That's right. And there's a lot of me, a lot of great sayings out there, but you just really want to find the right person, right? The right person, the right personality. The person who, understands, value proposition, giving back to others, because that's a big part of us too, right? Is that we're givers. We're involved in our community. So lots of community events that happen, here in Fallbrook, but wherever they live, right? Not everybody, you don't live here in Fallbrook, right? But you're very involved with associations that we work within and over on the coast. I mean, we've got listings, we got a $3 million listing in La Jolla right now, right? It's not our first $3 million deal down there, but we've got one that's almost, at $3 million right now. And amazing enough, we received an all cash offer on it yesterday, and we're negotiating right now on that, right? So we have a counter offer out. We've sold $3 million listings in Carlsbad. We've had $3 million listings in LA.
We have a multi-million-dollar listing in Palm Springs right now.
That's right. And oh, by the way, that client, okay, I've closed 6 transactions with that client, and he's also active duty military and out of the country right now. So we need to get that one sold, and he'll become a 7-time client. I mean, in 9 years of being licensed in real estate, to work with somebody that many times, it's honestly, it's humbling. It's a huge honor for people to put their trust in us and what we do. And again, it's a we do, because it's not just me, not just Tim Kirk, right? They talk about Jessica all the time and that service that we provide them. And he's not the only 6-time client that we have.
Right.
We have another client that lives here locally, and we actually did 6 transactions with that family in Oceanside, California. Every single transaction, and never left Oceanside, California. A sale, a buy, a sale, a buy, a sale, a buy. And I keep telling them, hey, it's time. You've lived there so long, it's time to help you find another one. So we're really honored that we have people who trust us. And again, we want them to have an epic experience when they work with us. And that's really what we are about.
And speaking of that, I mean, tomorrow is such an exciting day for us, because we have today this new brand release. We're Epic Realty, and then tomorrow is our annual holiday Tim Kirk team party where all of these clients are invited, and it'll be the first time they're going to come here to this office and see the rebranding we've been working on, the new signs, the new everything. And then if you're not a client, we are going to have a ribbon cutting and like an official, get to come see the office soon. So stay tuned for that. Tim will let you know when that's going to be.
Absolutely.
And you just did a whole bunch of events here the last week, 2 weeks.
Yep. Lots going on. We got a lot of things happening, right?
And we'll continue to have more. And
absolutely.
invite the community and grow our presence here locally and around everywhere.
Yeah, totally. And I have to say this, right, because we talk about the community, and I don't like to name drop for that purpose, but a lot of what I do and give back and involve with the community, always felt passionate about giving back, but really once we got into real estate, just was able to kind of get to that place where you had a little bit of extra money to where you could help these organizations out. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't even be in real estate if it hadn't been for a great friend of mine who I actually met on a golf course when I was still active duty in the Marine Corps. And he's a retired NFL football player. I'm just going to say his name's Donnie. I'm not going to throw him out there like that. If you know him, you know him. If you know him, you're very lucky and blessed, because he's an amazing man. And I guess you'll be able to look him up if you want. But he has an amazing nonprofit called Best Defense Foundation. We've been supporters of that. But he introduced me to the folks that I ended up going into real estate with. I was still on active duty, not knowing what I was going to do when I retired, and ultimately came out here and did real estate. So love giving back. Then blessed, I started out, it was brand new. The broker asked me to call up the executive director of the Gary Sinise Foundation, who, 9 years ago this month, and maybe around this time of the year, I was so honored and grateful to be able to sit down with Gary Sinise himself, and 2 amazing American heroes. And they wouldn't say that they are, I just know because they're both humble people, but a Marine double amputee and a Marine triple amputee. We were able to help them find land for the Gary Sinise Foundation to build them their home. And the Gary Sinise Foundation builds our nation's heroes and first responders, some of the most amazing homes around the country. Don't get me lying, but I think I saw a video the other day that they just turned over their 81st home across the nation to some of these warriors. And I've been very fortunate to be able to continue that relationship with them over the last 9 years, and worked with many of these heroes that have served our country and given back to us. And we are just truly blessed to be able to still be surrounded by them And we consider those veterans our clients, right? Because we know Gary's too busy doing all the great things that he does, running his foundation and being involved, and even some of those top tier folks that work within his organization, they're so busy doing what they do. We're not going to get them to come and enjoy what we put together with our holiday parties. So we invite each one of these veterans to come and be here with our clients, because they are our clients. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to help out the foundation. So we're very blessed and honored to have them every time that we're around them. And I'll be honest with you, each and every one of those veterans, they have changed who I am. They're all amazing individuals, but teammates and people who continue to give back, and they do it with such a great attitude. And if I think I'm having a bad day, all I got to do is now, and nobody's going to get to see it right now, you'll have to come into the office to see it. But now I come in here, if I have a bad day, I look up on the wall and I see a picture of one of the veterans that I've been fortunate to work with. And I remember, you know what, I'm not having a bad day. I'm having a great day. And they put a smile on my face because of their attitude and personalities of what they have. So
There's 9 photos up there.
there's a lot of photos. Yeah, there's another new one that we just helped, that his house hasn't been built yet, so he'll go up there next. And I've been told there might be some others in the area, and God willing, we'll be able to continue to help them find land so that they can build these homes. So again, huge shout out to them. Super involved still with the community, the VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars. We love supporting them. I'm a lifetime member right here in Fallbrook. We have had some amazing heroes and veterans, foreign wars, that have helped out in that VFW. And oh, by the way, co-mingling with the American Legion. Great organizations. The VFW and the American Legion are just really great organizations, and so we do as much as we can to support and be a part of what they've got going on in the community there. On and on and on and on, right? You got the Chamber of Commerce is very involved in what goes on out here. So, I just tell people all the time, and I shared it in one of the videos this week, right, or over the past 12 days, is find your passion. Find something that really, touches you and makes you want to, get involved, and makes you want to get up in the morning and get out there and do stuff. So, be involved, right? Find something and be involved.
Are those your closing words?
I don't know. You know me, I can talk forever.
Any closing thoughts? I think we've been on for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And it's really hard because I do wear glasses, and it's hard to see all the great names of the people who have joined us, whether they're still on there or not. We appreciate that you guys jumped on and watched even for just a little while. We'll obviously save these videos, and we'll be posting them on social media. As we continue our huge rebrand today. We've got many things to do.
We have a new website we'll be posting.
Oh my goodness. What about the new website? Should we just tell them?
Yeah, go for it.
EpicRealtySoCal.com. EpicRealtySoCal.com.
And if you go to the old website, timkirkteam.com, it will redirect you to the new one. So if you didn't catch it, you can still get there.
That's right. So, but anyway, yeah, lots of great things to do today. Like I said, we've been blessed. We've got a few listings right now. They're keeping us very busy. Lots of activity on them. I told you an offer today already on one of them. Showing set up on another one all week. Phone calls on the other one up in the desert every single day. Talking to people even today already. So
real estate is still alive.
It is still alive.
Even in the holiday season.
And you can have an epic experience. All you have to do is give me a call. You've got my number. Thank you guys for joining in if you had time. And for those of you that couldn't join in, don't worry. We're going to save the videos and get them posted and uploaded. Give us a call. Let us know how we can help either you, your family, your friends, And if you're moving out of state, let us know. I've got some of the best everywhere around the country that I can refer you to, and you'll get that same great service. And hopefully they will provide you an epic experience. And if not epic, then they will provide you a very professional experience. So, what do you think?
Awesome.
Give us a call.
I'm excited everyone knows the big news.
I know, big news. All right, one last time before we shut it off. All right.
Epic Realty Group. You know what we're going to do today is we're going to switch out these signs.
Yep, we got some signs to switch out, that's for sure. And, we'll continue to work on them. I'm sure, we've got our sign up out front and a little different logo that we're working on, business cards coming out and everything. But again, in closing, for all of you who have joined us or will watch this video, if you are a client or a multiple time client of mine, I want you to know that you absolutely are the reason for the season, and you are the reason that I was able to buy a brokerage and be able to now do the things that I want to do to provide this epic experience to all of our clients in the future. And thank you, Jessica,
Always.
for joining me. I always love to have you involved in front of the camera or out customer facing. They usually are just talking to you on the phone, texting, or getting your emails. So it's always great to have you on camera when we can. Let's do it.
All right, let's get to rebranding.
All right.
Get back to work.
Stay tuned, guys. We'll see you. We're out of here. I'm going to shut them off. All right. Finish it. Boom.